Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I released a video here on my YouTube channel. I've been so busy with traveling and doing boot camp workouts that I've been neglectful to my actual YouTube channel. But I am slowly but surely making my way back. Anyways, I was inspired by a question that a mom had for me a couple of weeks ago. So she asked me if I had any tips for postpartum hair loss, and the answer is yes. The reason why is because I experienced it myself. Oftentimes as a mother, especially a new mother, you are kind of embarrassed. You go through things quietly. You don't want to ask questions. The reason why I even created Moms on the Go was it was meant to be a safe haven for women, mothers, new and veteran mothers, seasoned mothers, to just ask questions and pose questions and interact with each other, utilizing our experiences as mothers to help, the next woman or the next mother. So let's get right to it. The question was, do I have any suggestions or any tips on postpartum hair loss? When I first had my son, I want to say about 3 months after having him, I began to experience postpartum hair loss. What is postpartum hair loss? Postpartum hair loss is exactly what it sounds like. After you have your child, after giving birth and releasing all of the nutrients and all of the things that you developed when you were pregnant, your body is start to transform to get back to its normal status. Now, it's nothing normal about your body after you give birth. However, your body is fighting to find some type of normal space to be in, right? So it's releasing all of the things that are developed while you were pregnant. When you're pregnant, you're taking all of these prenatal vitamins and you're eating well. I hope you are. And you're eating well and you're drinking all this water and you have this beautiful glow and your hair is growing, right? Because of all of the vitamins you're taking, because those vitamins help aid to grow your baby. Well, after you have your baby, once you release the baby, you release a lot of the stuff that comes with the baby. Now, my suggestion is continue to take your prenatal vitamins. They do have at the health food store pre and postnatal vitamins. I would say continue to take your regular prenatal vitamins so that you as a mother continue to have that strength to be able to take care of your newborn. Also, you lose a lot of stuff when you give birth. So it's just imperative that you make sure you take care of yourself as much as possible. Continue to eat healthy, continue to drink that water, continue on a healthy-ish regimen so that you can be strong enough to raise your child, care for your child, and breastfeed if you so choose to breastfeed. I'm totally an advocate for breastfeeding. I think you should breastfeed, but I can only speak for myself. But yeah, go breastfeeding. So back to the hair. So I would say make sure you continue on your prenatal vitamins. Make sure you change up your shampooing routine. So they have, in different hair companies, shampooing companies have regimented hair routines where you can do shampoo, conditioner, like a growing shampoo, conditioner, and a growing oil. I chose to use a product called the Main Choice and Curls. I used them interchangeably for about maybe 4 to 6 months. Once I started seeing that my hair was shedding, and once I started to see that I was experiencing the postpartum hair loss. So change up your shampoo routine to an actual hair growing shampoo. I can give some suggestions, but I would say go ahead and just maybe like Google for yourself. You have the Main Choice. They have an actual regimen, hair growing regimen shampooing system. Dr. Miracle is kind of old school, but I feel like it works maybe. I haven't tried it. Curls. I use Curls. And there are a multitude of other shampooing systems that you can use that will be beneficial to your hair loss. Ginger root. You take a piece of ginger root, you go to the health food store or wherever you need to go, take a piece of ginger root and you just scrub it or, place it, massage it is what I'm looking for, into your scalp in the areas that, whether it's in the center, whether it's on your edges. I lost a lot of my hair like in the edges area. So on my edges, the ginger root was good for revitalizing those follicles, those hair follicles. What else? So I did the ginger root because, like I said, it gives the tingly, and the acidity from the ginger root helps to, like I said, rejuvenate and revitalize those hair follicles. What else did I use? I also made sure I continued to eat healthy. I can't stress that enough. Drinking a lot of water, making sure you're always cleansing and pushing those toxins out. Continue to eat your fruit, your vegetables. A whole lot of greasy foods are never good for you to begin with, but specifically during the first couple of months of you having your baby. Yes, you want to get as many calories as possible, but not a whole lot of greasy foods, because it clogs up your pores. Therefore, it can clog up the pores in your scalp. Therefore, not promoting hair growth. What else did I do? What else did I do? So shampoo, ginger, drinking a lot of water. Oh, another thing that's very important is staying away from stressful hairstyles, tight ponytails, braids of any sort, sew-ins of any sort, because it pulls on your hair. Your hair is kind of at a weak state right now because you're trying to rebalance your hormones and rebalance your body. So you never want to have a stressful hairstyle. Like I said, tight ponytails. Like a nice twist or twist out is fine. Even if you straighten your hair, don't straighten your hair so much. Like I straighten my hair like once a month. That's just to make sure I'm getting it cut and make sure I'm, taking care of it that way. I tried to do the box braids, and the only reason I'm saying don't do box braids or don't do braids of any sort because I had braids. As a matter of fact, my son was born in September, so I got my box braids done like literally the end of August, like the 1st of September, and then I had them through November. So I had my son in September, I had them in October, and finally in November I took them out, and that did a lot of damage to my hair. Typically I could leave my box braids in for 2 months, 2 to 3 months, and it'd be fine. But because I was experiencing so many hormone imbalances, that type of stress is never good for your hair. What else? And I would say really that's pretty much it. So if I had to list it, I would say ginger root, revitalizing shampoo, water, eating clean, eating healthy, and staying away from stressful hairstyles such as lots of heat, braids, tight ponytails, and that's it. So that, I mean, it's no big secret. If you have any questions about anything concerning motherhood or fitness or wellness, you are always more than welcome to reach out to me. Like I said, a sister friend of mine, a fellow mom, reached out to me, and while I answered her directly, I also was inspired to create this video because there could be so many other moms experiencing postpartum hair loss and just don't know how to reach out. So you don't have to reach out. Just click on this video and we could discuss it. We can comment, let's discuss it in the comments. If anybody else experienced postpartum hair loss, what was your journey? What was your experience? I didn't panic too much because when I talked to my doctor about it, she said it's a normal process. It's normal for women to go through that. It grows back. Your hair is going to grow back. Once your hormones begin to balance themselves out, it's going to grow back. So you don't need to fret or panic. It's a little scary at first because you're like, oh my God, like I'm literally like losing my hair, but it does grow back. It does take a little bit of time, but like I said, don't worry about that. It's all good, and it's perfectly fine, and it's perfectly normal. And so that's it. If you have any more questions, I will be happy to answer. Another sister friend of mine, fellow mom of mine, asked me about weaning, so I'll make a video about breastfeeding and weaning and my thoughts on that. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.